Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? So, it is update day today, apparently. It seems everybody's updating today. So, we're going to go through the new patch for Starfield and try and blast through that in reasonable speed. But if you're curious, Fallout 76 has also had an update today. Probably not a massively exciting one, but we'll see. It's a mid-season thing, so it's probably just a few bug fixes. And another game I've been playing at the moment, Enshrouded, that's got a hotfix today too. Also very small, not very exciting, but seems everybody's updating today. Still, Starfield's what we're here for, as this is the big one. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. There's a lot of not very interesting bug fixes. It's important stuff to have, and I'm really glad it's there. Not ragging on it or anything, but it doesn't make for exciting reading, so I'm going to throw them up on screen, and I'll link it all down below so you can check it out, but I'm going to highlight the particularly interesting bits, rather than going through over 100 fixes one by one, so, you know, let's not be here all day and fall asleep, that sort of thing. So, yes, Starfield update. We have a post here. Basically, this has been in beta for a couple of weeks. That's why Bethesda are doing it for at least Starfield. Anyway, Steam has its whole kind of beta branch thing that's going on, and they're releasing it through that, so PC players can test it out, make sure no smoke starts pouring out of their machines and stuff, and then they can implement the patch. So, yeah, seems to be going okay. The plan is a 6-week rolling thing, so every 6 weeks or so there would be a new patch for Starfield to fix things, add things, so on and so forth, at least for the foreseeable future. So yeah, next one should be, what, middle of March really, shouldn't it? So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one, because this one is, as I say, not stellar. So, what we got? Lighting improvements is the big thing on here, if we have a little scroll down. Over 70 specific locations, I think it was. I've got notes down here somewhere. Over 73 specific locations, and then a whole bunch of other bits and pieces as well that are sort of non-specific locations. So lots of fixes, in short, or tweaks to the lighting model, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah. One thing I notice here, because we've got a lot of fixes, there's a few for you if you want to pause and take a gander. Scrolling on a little further, there's the graphic stuff. Some outpost powers and quests and stuff. There we go, the quests just keep on coming, not surprisingly. There we go. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff. One thing I do note that is missing from here is any mention of retroactive quest in progress fixes. So one of the things I spoke about before Christmas that was a problem was they'd fix something for a quest that you were on, whatever that might be, and it would work if you hadn't launched the quest, or if you wanted to go back to an older save and then start the quest over. But if the quest was currently in progress and you were partway through it, then they couldn't adjust that, presumably too many variables, I guess. But they were working on a system to solve that particular issue. That system is not mentioned at all here, so I'm guessing it is still a work in progress. Hopefully we'll hear about it in the one in March, but for now it's not mentioned here. So, what do we have here? As I said, over 70 lighting changes in specific locations. Also, a whole bunch of other lighting improvements too. And scrolling down a little bit, I'll throw some footage up here, and we will take a look at a list that I've picked out. So, a lot of bug fixes that are very, very situational and only come up in specific circumstances. Always happy to have the bug fixes still, but, you know, they're a bit particular. Some people will be into it, some people will never have seen these bugs. A lot of these I had no idea about, you know. So, yeah, what have we got? Fixed incorrectly invisible creatures. Yeah, apparently creatures that were supposed to be visible on varying planets around the game that were invisible, which would be quite a terrifying experience, I'm sure. There is a fix for a crash that involves full screen and windowed mode on PC. This is a new addition in the last couple of days or so. It wasn't in the beta branch. Basically, it's a PC thing. If you happen to be switching between full screen mode and windowed mode, sometimes the game will crash. Hopefully that shouldn't happen anymore. We have fixed an issue also for PC where names with certain special characters would not save for some reason. No idea what that might be, but that has apparently been fixed, which is cool. On the Xbox side, there is a main menu launching the game issue that has been fixed. When you get to a sort of start screen, it says press button to start. Sometimes that would not progress to the main menu for some reason. They should have fixed that. That should be fine from now onward, in the event that you couldn't even start the game. We have widescreen support for 32:9, 21:9, and 16:10 aspect ratios. That was the phrase, nearly forgot that for a minute. We have an issue with the scanner that has been fixed, so an occasional camera lock issue when on Xbox and looking at flying fauna, flying creatures. Occasionally you couldn't move the camera when in scanner mode. That should be fixed now. There are fixes for FSR2 and DLSS, specifically artifacting, so things like ghosting and the black dots that appeared everywhere. I know I reported that one in particular because that was particularly visible on snow-covered worlds, or on in a place like the moon and stuff like that. That kind of basically white backgrounds with black dots all over them didn't look great, so there should be a fix for that now. A couple of outpost fixes we spotted. The big one that leapt out at me is bulldozed objects reappearing. So there's a bit of an issue, well, kind of an issue in numerous games actually, not just Bethesda ones I should mention, where bulldozed objects reappear inside your structures. Hopefully this should be fixed. There's also a similar one for hazards that can do damage to you, where you bulldoze those in an outpost. Hopefully those should now not do damage. The object was disappearing, but the damage was remaining. That should be fixed as well. There was a fix on Power from Beyond, a quest line to go and find temples. Some of those temples were occasionally missing. I think this is one I've run into. I'm guessing with no mention of the quest in progress fix, it won't fix my specific issue. I might try and forcibly reset that now that this update has come out, and we'll see how that works. But yeah, those missing temples that were preventing people from getting all of the possible powers during one run, those should now be present, so that issue should be fixed. As I say, nothing about the quest in progress issue, so if you've got one up on your journal at the moment that's already in progress, it may not be fixed. We'll have to see. And we have another fix for the pet asteroid issue. So apparently another issue that was causing asteroids to follow your ship around should be fixed again. We'll have to see whether or not the retroactive thing works, but hopefully that should improve things. So there we go. I'm keeping that short and sweet because, as I say, over 100 fixes here. I will scroll down again if you want to just go through and pause and check things for yourself. But yeah, some of it's very situational and some of it may not be for everybody who, you know, you may not have encountered a lot of these. I know I haven't. So yeah, if you want to check those, here is your opportunity. There we go. That should cover all of that for everybody. Yeah, really happy to have a load of fixes. The lighting fixes look, adjustments, improvements, whatever you want to call them, look really, really cool. There's a whole bunch of pictures of that went up on Reddit in the last, well, 2 weeks, to be honest. And there's some really, really good lighting effects. There's one or two that are a bit of an odd thing. They're not bad, they're just a strange choice. The one that springs to mind there would be the picture of the surplus shop. You see the government shop in New Atlantis that's run by the UC, and I've forgotten the name of it now. It's opposite Outland, anyway. They've changed the lighting in there and made it less sort of clinical and clean looking, when I feel like it really should be that kind of, you know, government-run outlet shop type deal. UC Distribution, there we go. I knew the name was going to come to me. Yeah, it seemed like a strange choice. I feel like that should really be plain clinical looking in its lighting. That's the sort of thing government buildings do, isn't it? But yeah, they've gone the other way, which seems strange. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, just you know, one of those. But yeah, lots and lots of cool changes on that front that look cool. Really welcome to have a ton of bug fixes. I say over 100 here, and that's always good. But it doesn't make for exciting reading to go through. So if you want to have a scan through and see if there's anything for yourself, as I say, you've had the opportunity to pause, and I will link down below as well, so you can check that out. So, Fallout stream tonight, hopefully, assuming it doesn't take me all night to edit this one. And yeah, fun little Enshrouded update, but tiny little thing, so I'm not going to go through that one. But yeah, hopefully more on that coming on later. We'll be diving back into Starfield tomorrow is the plan, Wednesday, Thursday this week. And we'll see how our live stream playthrough goes from there. We'll play it by ear, and doubtless a new build coming before too much longer in Starfield as well. As well as, of course, tons of Fallout content, Fallout builds, that sort of thing. And we're looking at Enshrouded, as I say, at the moment. Got some fun builds coming in that, and having a lot of fun streaming that game at the moment as well. Definitely very, very easy to lose yourself in Enshrouded, so really, really cool. So if you guys want to check that one out, then yeah, likes, subs, have a little wander around the channel. There's loads of cool stuff coming up, so I do hope you'll check it out. And yeah, loads of cool stuff coming up through February and beyond as well, so lots to keep it here for, so do check all that out. But for now, Thank you very much for watching. Like, subs, social media links, merch store, all that stuff down below. Channel memberships, if you want to support the channel that way, is humongously appreciated. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.